Friends, I am Nujum Mayyanad. My passionate hobby is photography. Yesterday, one of my friends, he's a beginner in photography, he asked me a very important question. How to take photographs in low light conditions? As far as photography is concerned, light is everything. The way you control the light, you can take good pictures. There are three ways to control the light. This is called exposure triangle. The aperture, the shutter speed and the ISO. Let us quickly understand what the aperture is. The aperture, in simple terms, you can say it is a hole in the lens. See this picture. This is a picture of a lens. See, here we have opened up the aperture and here we have narrowed down the aperture. When we open up the aperture, more light passes through it. When we narrow down, it's less light passes through it. When we open up, its F numbers come down. It's referred in F numbers. When we open up, F numbers come down. That see, this is the F 1.8, and when we narrow down, it goes up. It's F 22. We can understand when you open up, more light will pass through it. When you narrow down, less light will pass through it. But in low light situations, we know we have to open up the aperture to allow more light to pass through it. So why can't we always open up the aperture in low light situations? But remember one thing, when we open up, when we narrow down, it affects the depth of field. So we have to understand how it affects the depth of field. See this picture. See, there are three pictures. See, in this picture, see, this is in focus and this is out of focus. And this was clicked in F 1.8, that means in wide aperture, and this was clicked in narrow aperture, F 22. And here only this is in focus, and here we get a shallow depth of field. And here it's a total. See, everything is in focus. You can see this as well as you can see this. So next, see, we can understand the shutter speed. Similar to the aperture, there's a shutter in the camera. Aperture was a hole in the lens, and the next is a shutter in the camera. So when we click that, see, when we click the button, the shutter opens and closes. See here, these are the pictures taken in different shutter speeds. It was clicked in 1 second and it was clicked in 1/160 seconds. See this picture, it was clicked in 1/15 seconds. Here you can see the motion and you can feel that it was moving. And here you may not be able to rightly understand whether it was moving or it was still. So if you want to take a picture of a flying bird, you can take it in many ways. You can freeze the image there, or you can add the feeling of motion in. Effectively controlling the shutter speed, you can use these images to convey your feelings. So in low light situations, we always wanted to use the low shutter speed, but there's a problem. So because no human can hold the camera without shaking in low shutter speed, so we have to use tripod or monopod. So without that, see how to hold the camera without shaking. See, when you hold the camera, just put it like this. See, put it like this, and your elbows, just bring your elbows close to your chest. So here you get a good grip. And when you just click it, see, this also come very close to your neck, this forehead, and this gives a third point to put your camera. See, I have seen the people, they are clicking like this also. See, just keeping it here, then they are clicking this also without the tripod. If you want to use the camera in slow shutter speed conditions, you can experiment it in many ways. Similarly, you can use the lenses which has IS facilities, image stabilization facility. In Canon you call it IS, image stabilization. In Nikon you call it vibration reduction. Similarly, you can use the wider aperture lens. So this is a less expensive lens. It's a Canon EF 1.8, and it's a prime lens. And similarly, you can use this Canon lens. This is a very good lens. This is 70-200 EF 2.8 lens. It's a good lens. You can focus very quickly in less light conditions. Only problem little expensive. You can also use speed lights. In simple terms, we call it flashes to freeze the image or take lights in low light situations. And next, you can see this image. It was clicked in a shutter speed of 1/2000 of a second. It was clicked in a shutter speed of 1/8 of a second. And here we used higher shutter speed to freeze this motion. Here it's just we can feel the motion here. And next, let us see what the ISO is. See, ISO is the third factor of exposure triangle. See, in simple terms, you can say ISO brighten up the image. Its ISO is the light's sensitivity to your sensor. So it's brighten up the image. See, here you can see the ISO, the picture was taken in ISO 100, and here the picture was taken in ISO 3200. It's definitely it's more brighter image. But then you can definitely ask, so in low light situations, why can't we always bump up the ISOs to get a bright image? The only problem is when you increase the ISO, it gives more noise. So noise, well, you know what noise is. In film we call it grains, and in ISO, this digital camera we call it noise. It gives less clear image. And next I see, just I share it with you a few images I have taken in this less low light situations. See, this is an image. It's during I think it's around 2 o'clock in the day when we were traveling to Cairo. It's just beyond Rothenburg on Manali highway. Then immediately the climate changed. See, and I wanted to take a picture giving that effect. See here I think I have used all these three factors effectively. Take the pictures, and see this picture. This is also taken in the same journey. See here, I wanted more depth of field to convey the correct understanding of this. And see, this is another image. This was taken during Anna series. This moment in India Gate. It was a good image. And this image, I have clicked in a hut of a tribal woman in Sikkim. So there was no light there. I have to bring down the shutter speed. I have to bump up the ISO, and I have to open up the aperture. But there's only one problem. It was taken in, if you can see this, it was taken in ISO 3200. So the only problem is, see, if you increase this, camera please focus it. See, when you increase it, see, this is the noise. So it may not be good for printing large images. See, this is another image. It was I have clicked in Varkala beach in Kerala. It's a good image. So friends, I hope I reasonably explained all these three factors of aperture triangle. And I am sure it may help you to take good pictures in low light conditions. Happy clicking. Thank you. Thank you very much.